Hello again and welcome to the beautiful Asprey and welcome to Meandmygolf TV, the best in online golf instruction. I'm Andy Proudman.
And I'm Piers Ward, and today we've got a fantastic drill to help improve your footwork in your golf swing. Let's take charge of your game.
Okay, so it's question time. We're answering your questions from Facebook from Zach Haynes. Now Zach is saying that he's coming onto his right toe too early in the downswing. His right heel's coming off too early. Do we have a drill to fix it, Piers?
Okay.
Now this is a common one we see, often linked to the early extension swing fault.
Yeah.
It can lead to poor ball striking, but also to some weight shift issues as well. So before we get into the drill, which we have got a cracker for you today, what are we doing, Piers? What's Zach doing in his
Okay, so right, what's happening is, as Zach is starting his downswing, obviously he's working very hard at getting some energy from the ground, but his foot, by the sounds of it, is coming up like this. It's a bit of a Michael Jackson move, is that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do any sound effects on that one. I think I tried that once before, didn't really work. So right foot comes up like so. Now you'll notice, if I can just get the posture line, the early extension line behind, as I swing down and that right foot comes up, I come away from that line. So my hips then thrust towards the golf ball. So foot up, hips thrust, they don't really rotate as much, and as Andy said, from here now the hands and arms tend to get a little bit overactive, which can cause you problems on your accuracy, but definitely can cause you problems with your contact.
Yeah, and when we come in this way forward, like you say, we don't rotate and we don't really shift that much weight towards the target either. There. So let's talk about the footwork. What do we want to see with that right side? What do we want to see that trail side do in the downswing?
Okay, so from here, from the top of the backswing into the transition, we want to see that the foot, especially in Zach's case, that it rolls more towards the target. So you can see my right foot is now rolling onto the inside, and then it will come up through the hitting area almost. So you'll see the right foot is passive. Tiger's right foot is a little bit more passive these days, but he used to come up a lot, but he never used to have the early extension fault.
So that will enable you to stay back and keep in your posture, as well as sort of rotate and transfer some energy towards the target.
A lot more hip rotation there, you can see, because of that, and there's no thrusting inwards. It'd be interesting to know how old Zach is, because it's a fault that we often see with younger golfers. Maybe they haven't got the strength or in the stability in their lower body, but the drill we're going to show you, as you say, it is a corker, and it will work. Okay,
so let's go into the drill then. This is one of my favourites for this. It's a great one. It's a great one for backswing as well, actually, but it's a really good one for the downswing to show you exactly what those feet should be doing.
Definitely, because I think the actual backswing as well could be the cause of it as well. If there's not stability in your backswing, then it could cause it. That's why we like this drill. So
what do we call this one, Piers?
This is control and then roll. So what I've got is an alignment stick, and I am standing right through the middle of it. I'm imagining it's a balance beam, a tightrope should I say, and that is, I am right through the middle of that alignment rod. Now I'm balancing firmly in the middle of it. I'm not either over on the right side or on the left side, right through the middle. Now from there, the control part of the drill is you swing to the top of the backswing and you keep the weight through the middle of the feet.
Put the pressure down into that
Pressure's through the middle of the feet. And then from there, as you start the downswing, instead of going up onto your toes, from here, you roll off towards the target. So you can see by the time I get down to the golf ball, the right foot will have come up, but it's rolled more towards the target as opposed to got up onto its toe.
It looks easy. Looks really easy.
It's a bit tricky to start with sometimes, the control element, but then from there the roll is actually really easy.
Okay, so again, some great feelings there for some stability on the way back, but then once we've created that stability, a great way then to give you the feeling of the footwork moving this way as opposed to as what Zach's doing, thrusting that forward there. And, do some swings with this, do some soft shots if you like. It's just going to help create the awareness. Obviously it sounds like there's plenty of power there. You're using that lower body well, but using it maybe in slightly the wrong way. So some softer shots and some smoother swings will just enable you to feel that you can move onto the inside of that right foot and then to a good finish position there, Piers. Yeah,
definitely make sure when you do this to start with, don't straight away go and hit shots, have some practice swings first. If you think you can feel comfortable with that, the last thing we want you doing is obviously slipping. But
slipping off there.
It definitely gives you an awareness of where the ground is, definitely. And a good way of doing this as well, sometimes at home, barefoot, really gives you the feelings through your feet, obviously. And from there, trust me, if you're standing on an alignment stick and you go onto your toes barefoot, it's not going to be that comfortable, so it'll make you roll in from there.
Okay, Zach, hope that answers your question. It's a great drill to give you the feeling of what the feet should be doing, and a great drill for you guys as well. If you haven't had a go at that, give it a go. Give us your feedback and post your comments down below. Okay, post your comments down below as usual, guys, for what you would like to see us do. We'd love to answer as many questions as possible. Keep them coming, and we'll see you next time on Meandmygolf TV.
So obviously he's asking for a drill to stop hanging back, so it can stop his slice and his fat shots. But actually, if we were to give you, and this is why you've probably tried drills and they haven't worked, if you work at not hanging back and transferring your weight, you're still going to slice it.